Hi, I'm John.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Welcome to Disney News Jam. Hi everyone, and welcome back to your weekly happy place. If you're new here, please subscribe, ring the bell to be notified every time the show drops, and hit the like button if you love Disney. A special shout out to all of our group members of Disney Cruising Australia and Australians travelling to Disney on Facebook. You can also catch us on Instagram at Jam Life Adventures and at DNewsJam. Also, in case you didn't know, we have a new merchandise store, and I'll put a link below if you want to check it out. All of the purchases of the quality products in the store will help us bring the magic of Disney to you every week. On this week's show, Disneyland Halloween fall favourites announced. We'll tell you what flights to Disneyland and Disney World cost this week, and when you get there, what ground transport to use. Maria's here for your weekly Disney Cruise Line tips and tricks, with dates you need to know before booking a Disney cruise. And our pick of the cruises to book for the 2025-26 Disney Magic at Sea season. It's another jam-packed show and we're excited to get into it. Disneyland just announced 13 must-see fall favourites, including the return of Haunted Mansion Holiday, the added daytime offering of Mickey's Trick and Treat Show, on-sale dates and details for Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party, and so much more. Number 1, Haunted Mansion Holiday reopens with virtual queue. Foolish mortals, you'll be able to socialise with Santa Claus again soon. Just in time for the fall season, Jack Skellington and the Halloween Town citizens have put a spell on the eerie estate with the merry makeover known as Haunted Mansion Holiday. Inspired, of course, by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. As the attraction's reimagined queue experience continues to materialise, Haunted Mansion Holiday will be available via virtual queue only when it reopens. Fiendish fans of this trick-or-treat transformation are clamouring for a glimpse of this year's all-new ghoulish gingerbread creation that decorates the dining room. And we're happy to oblige with this little sneak peek. Number 2, Mickey Mouse and Friends debut new fall looks. Don't miss your chance to pose for a photo at Disneyland Park with Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse and their friends dressed for the season in new festive attire, featuring skeleton inspirations and colourful patchwork patterns. Number 3, Mickey's Trick and Treat Show brings family fun entertainment. Available for the first time ever as a daily offering during the season, the interactive Mickey's Trick and Treat Show encourages younger guests to join in a not-so-spooky sing and dance along with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse at the Disney Theatre in Disney California Adventure Park, with colourful projections and a lively host dressed as a mad scientist. It's a happy haunting you'll not forget. Number 4, Halloween Screams returns to Disneyland Park each night. You will receive a dreadfully delightful treat in the form of Halloween Screams, a nighttime spectacular featuring supernatural projections and other ghostly special effects viewing from in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle. It's a Small World facade, Rivers of America, and along Main Street, USA in Disneyland Park. And on select nights, Halloween Screams haunts the skies above Sleeping Beauty Castle as well, enhancing its seasonal mischief with fireworks. Number 5, seasonal decor abounds throughout Disneyland Resort. The Main Street Pumpkin Festival returns to Disneyland Park, anchored by the iconic Mickey pumpkin. When you stroll through the charming thoroughfare, you'll be greeted by cleverly carved gorgeous gourds decorating doorways, porches, and windows. On Buena Vista Street in Disney California Adventure Park, Halloween motifs add to the ambience, while the rider of an equine apparition, the Headless Horseman, appears to light each night's darkening skies with his very own jack-o'-lantern head. The autumnal theming will also continue in the hotels of the Disneyland Resort and Downtown Disney District, where guests will find festive touches throughout. Number 6, ramble through radiator screams in Disney California Adventure. The rambunctious residents of Cars Land will put the nuts and bolts into their Halloween outfits and change Radiator Springs into radiator screens with a ghoulish array of decor and transformation of 2 family-friendly attractions. Mater's Junkyard Jamboree and Luigi's Rollickin' Roasters pump up their soundtracks with a wicked groove and become Mater's Graveyard Jamboree and Luigi's Honkin' Halloween. Number 7, Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark. Each twilight, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout transforms into Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark, releasing menacing monsters and free-roaming friends among its wickedly thrilling drops. The Guardians have successfully escaped the Collector's Fortress but have accidentally left Groot behind, so Rocket needs your help to distract the creatures that have been released, so he can rescue Groot in this exciting seasonal overlay. Number 8, dastardly delicious sip and bites arrive to tantalize taste buds. Treat yourself to delectable themed treats. Dining locations throughout the Disneyland Resort will serve up new and returning seasonal items for every palate. Disney Eats will reveal all the new fall fare closer to the season. But if you just can't wait, here's a little taste of what you can look forward to. Returning for the 2024 season, you can enjoy the Halloween funnel cake at Stage Door Cafe in Disneyland Park and the El Paso tacos inspired by Coco at Paradise Garden Grill in Disney California Adventure Park. Number 9, new merchandise materializes. It's not a frightfully festive fall without the latest Disneyland Resort Halloween merchandise, including apparel, accessories, headwear, and other spirited garb, which will be available from this fall throughout Disneyland Resort and on DisneyStore.com. Fashions inspired by Pixar's animation studios Coco will be a great fit for this year's Plaza de Familia festivities, and you won't want to miss Oogie Boogie Bash merchandise, which will also be available. Number 10, Plaza de Familia celebrates De los Muertos. Inspired by the traditions of De los Muertos, Plaza de Familia brings music, vibrant decor, festive foods, and exciting live entertainment to Disney California Adventure Park through November 2nd, 2024. You can't miss the Árbol de la Vida, Tree of Life, photo location, and memory wall. And if you're a fan of Plaza de Familia, you know that in the heart of this offering is the musical celebration of Pixar's Coco, which emphasizes the everlasting bonds of family. This year, the heartwarming show has a new name and story, along with newly designed costumes. It will be performed several times daily. Number 11, Goofy's Kitchen and Storytellers Cafe serve up festive fare. If you love the fall season and dining with favorite Disney characters, you can't miss Goofy's Kitchen with a Halloween twist. Goofy and his pals will don their seasonal outfits for a dining experience like no other at Disneyland Hotel. At Disneyland's Grand California Hotel and Spa, Storytellers Cafe will conjure an all-new autumn-inspired breakfast and brunch complete with seasonal decor and characters debuting their new festive looks. Reservation details coming soon. Number 12, Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit provides scary good family fun. Beginning in September, Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit is an activity the whole family can enjoy as you set off to search for Disney character-themed pumpkins hidden throughout the downtown Disney district and, for the first time, Disneyland Park and/or Disneyland California Adventure Park. And number 13, of course, it's Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party. Tickets on sale soon. With more nights than ever before, Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party, will take over Disney California Adventure Park with signature seasonal sights, sounds, and shrieks. At this limited capacity after-hours event, guests of all ages can trick-or-treat their way through the park while wearing their favorite Halloween costumes. You'll also enjoy special offerings including the Frightfully Fun Parade, Villains Grove at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, as well as immersive treat trails featuring favourite villains including some new ones. Admission to the After Hours event also includes entry to Disneyland California Adventure Park 3 hours before the party begins and unlimited Disney Photo Pass digital photo downloads for the party. The waiting room to purchase tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash will now open at approximately 8:45 a.m. LA time, and sales will begin no earlier than 9 a.m. LA time on Disneyland.com beginning on the following dates. All guests, June 27, 2024. So guys, you've got to check what time wherever you are in Australia that matches up with the LA time, and that will be the time that you can log on and get into that waiting room. Because as you know, Oogie Boogie Bash tickets often sell out quickly, so save these dates and times. If you're waiting in the online queue to purchase tickets, you can be digitally notified when it's your time to enter the ticket store. Once in the queue, choose the Notify Me option and enter your email address. You'll receive an email letting you know it's your turn to enter the ticket store by following the online instructions. I personally still can't work out whether the holiday or Halloween season is my favorite time of year at Disneyland. But just let me tell you, these are the best times of the year to be in the Disneyland Resort, hands down. It's just so magical. Right then, this coming Wednesday, flights to LAX and Disneyland come in at $1,799. And flights to Orlando International Airport and Disney World come in at $2,088. These flights are one way in Australian dollars, and better deals can be had if you book further out, so make sure you book early, and that's flights and accommodation. It does wonders for the anxiety. Also, if you're looking for ground transport after your flight in LA for Disneyland or Orlando for Disney World, please head over to our partner, Western Executive Car Services. Mention our Facebook group, Australians Travelling to Disney, which will guarantee you great service and helps us bring the magic of Disney to our group. We'll put all the details below so you can get in touch with them before you travel to the parks. Let's go to Maria now for her Disney Cruise Line tips and tricks. And this week, she's talking about the dates you must know about before booking a Disney cruise.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to this week's Disney Cruise tip, dates you need to know before booking your Disney cruise. These important dates will keep you on track to a stress-free sailing. So mark them down in your phone's journal and calendar, and be sure to set reminders so you know what dates are near approaching. This is important, everyone. Every minute counts. So you've taken the plunge into booking your first Disney cruise? Now what? This brings us to number 1 on the list, the date the cruise itinerary drops. This is the date that the Disney cruise will be at its cheapest and will ensure you get all the choices you need, such as your stateroom location and dining seating preferences. Number 2 on the list is knowing that a 20% discount is needed to secure your booking, so be sure to pay that deposit within 3 days to keep your reservation. Number 3. Final balance due date. Knowing when your final balance is due is important, because if you do not pay by the final balance due date, your reservation will automatically cancel. Number 4, online check-in date. This is the day you're able to select your port arrival time. Selecting the earliest port arrival time means you can board earlier and therefore be one of the first passengers on the ship to experience it before it gets too crowded. It's also the date you can book port adventures, adult dining, and extra experiences and activities as a first-time cruiser. Number 5, making sure you have all your relevant travel documents and IDs for all your travel party when you arrive at the port, and that all your IDs are valid and haven't expired. For example, passports must be valid for at least 6 months after your sailing has ended. Otherwise, guests without proper documentation will be denied boarding, so be sure to check those valid dates. Number 6. If you choose to prepay your gratuities, be sure to do that way before online check-in, and I mean way before. The reason I say this is because it's happened to many guests that even though the cruise balance has been paid in full, prepaid gratuities adds an outstanding fee on the reservation, and if it doesn't clear before online check-in, you will not be able to access your online check-in window until the outstanding fee is clear. Number 7. This date to remember happens after your sailing has ended, but is equally important. That is the date your placeholder expires. Booking a placeholder must be done during your sailing and a $200 deposit must be paid up front. A placeholder is an open-ended reservation that allows guests to select their future sail date at a later time. But what time? The placeholder cruise must commence within 24 months after the placeholder reservation was booked, otherwise it will automatically cancel. Number 8. This date to remember is also after your sailing and is the wait time your unlimited photo package becomes available to download digitally. You must wait at least 48 hours after your sailing to be able to access and download your photos. I mean, all you want to do when you come home is look through all those magical memories, but sadly, you need to wait a couple of days to do so. And that's it for our Disney Cruise Line tip for this week. Now it's over to you, John.
And the Wonder returns 18th of October this year. And we'll be on board. We are so excited to take you all on that journey. That's right, this year we're cruising from Hawaii down to Sydney on the Disney Wonder and also staying 5 nights in Disney's Aulani Resort and Spa. And we'll be vlogging every day of it on Jam Life Adventures on YouTube and ship and resort tours and merchandise tours right here on Disney News Jam. And also live streams on Disney Cruising Australia and Disney News Jam. We can't wait to share it all with you and give you all the info, tips and tricks you need to Disney Cruise this season. Talking about cruising this week, we were so excited to hear that Disney is coming back to Australia for a 3rd season 25-26. And once again, our girl, the Wonder, comes back home. And we have picked our top 5 cruises of the season that we think you should book early so you are not disappointed. Number 1, 10-night Disney Magic at Sea cruise from Auckland ending in Sydney, sailing 19th to the 29th of December 2025, Friday to a Monday. This will be the Christmas cruise visiting Tauranga, New Zealand, Napier, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand, Fiordland National Park, New Zealand, and ending in Sydney, Australia, of course. This being the longest cruise of 10 nights with all that the ship has to offer over Christmas. This will be one to book early for sure. Prices start at $14,791 for an inside stateroom to $39,479 for concierge. And all the prices we're going to mention here are Aussie dollars as well, guys. So number 2 would have to be 5-night Disney Magic at Sea cruise from Sydney over New Year's Eve, sailing 29th of December 2025 to 3rd of January 2026, Monday through to Saturday. This will be the cruise over New Year's Eve for the 25-26 season and will be one of the longest at 5 nights. We have to tell you from experience, the New Year's Eve cruise is a very popular one to book. It also has one stop in Eden to get off and stretch your legs. Prices start from $9,945 Aussie dollars for an inside stateroom to $20,728 for concierge. Number 3, 5-night Disney Magic at Sea cruise from Melbourne ending in Auckland, sailing 20 to 25 November 2025, Thursday to Tuesday. We chose this cruise for its length and affordability, being 5 nights, and the fact that there are no stopovers seems to make this one a little bit more affordable. Spend more time on this magical ship. Prices start from $6,125 for an inside stateroom to $11,434 for concierge. Number 4, 4-night Disney Magic at Sea cruise from Sydney, sailing 8 to 12 January 2026. Thursday through Monday. This is a Sydney round trip sailing to Hobart and back. This time of year, seas should be a little bit better going down to Hobart, and many have reported it to be a magical cruise. And prices for that one start at $6,999 for an inside stateroom. Number 5, 3-night Disney Magic at Sea cruise from Melbourne, sailing 30 October to 2nd November 2025, Thursday through Sunday. For those on a budget, this is the perfect way to experience some Disney magic with the 3-night cruise round trip from Melbourne. Prices start from $4,123 for an inside stateroom to $7,696 for concierge. Are you going to book a cruise this week for the 25-26 season? Let us know in the comments down below when for and which one. And that's it for today's show. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell and hit the like button. We'll be back soon with Disney merchandise and fashion top 10. And until then, don't forget to spread the jam.